Yes, we want a ticket to enter their base.
One thing still doesn't make any sense.
What now, Julia?
The deactivation mechanism was far too easy to be a lock.
You mean it wasn't here to prevent intruders from entering?
What I mean is that it may only allow entrance to beings capable of basic logical thinking.
Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. If a race is capable of interstellar travel, they must have developed basic logical thinking.
You're too narrow-minded. How do you know what equates to interstellar travel?
Stop it, you're making me nervous. But you got the point. It definitely doesn't seem to be a sophisticated protection system equal to the technical abilities of this race.
Anyway, let's explore their headquarters.
Calm down. They are deactivated.
I can't believe that. These Cassirs, they really were produced in there?
It seems likely.
Any one of them could have taken over any Earth-sized planet.
I'm doubtful. We were able to dispose of one even in our improvised conditions.
It would seem you're gaining more faith in humans.
Not really, but I trust you, Rachel.
A massive room is filled with inactive copies of the monster you got to know and fought as Cassir. Yet, the ruthless amount of these creatures portrays the ability to conquer and enslave in the most terrible way. Deeper into the headquarters leads the hermetically sealed door, and one of the defunct Cassirs is facing this door. Exit from the hangar leads to the south.
There's no way to force it open.
But there must be some way to open it. Let's keep looking. The hermit on Salia 2 told us that the Cassir's brain is the key.
And?
What if he meant that literally? What if we have to activate one of those Cassirs to get inside?
That's very risky.
Yes, and it's my components at risk.
But it's our only way. Mobot, insert the unit into the Cassir who's facing the sealed door.
And if anything bad happens?
Run as fast as you can.
That's it! Let's go inside.
After exploring the central building, Mobot finally arrives in the control room. It has strange half-organic and half-mechanical devices mounted in the room. Their purpose is unknown and lost forever. It's easy to imagine this place occupied by the aliens who controlled all life in this system. The control room is filled with highly complex devices which are probably long dead. As the last representatives of the lost technology, two devices gently blink and seem still operational. One device looks like a holovision of some sort. It's possible to see how images change as the device processes large chunks of data. The other device looks like an organic computer with translucent containers attached to it. Maybe it is an advanced chemical laboratory.
Let's have a closer look at this weird laboratory.
Analysis. The middle container, on the bottom, is the product of the two side containers. The colored objects sticking out of the machine seem to control the liquid flow. Further analysis. The liquid in the left container matches the color of the lake at Salia 4. This may be proof that they contaminated the lake. There are two calibrated bars which measure the effect of the side containers on the middle container. It looks like both calibration bars need to be set to the same level. I think I know what this machine was used for.
I think I have quite a clear idea as to what we've just created.
So secretive, are we?
All in good time. There are no obstructions. You can set full speed ahead. This planet is devoid of any life. It's safe to conduct research here. It seems that living conditions are more than ideal to finish our common goal.
The hell does this mean? Answer me!
I don't know what you mean.
You've killed them!
I didn't kill them, Rachel. I'm just a machine.
Shut up! You killed them! One by one, and they trusted you so much. First you've let the submarine crash. Full speed ahead. No obstructions ahead, right? Right. Then you've let them die on J.U.L.I.A 5. You lied to them about Cassia, and when they found out, all of a sudden the link was mysteriously lost. But tell me why no one went down there to investigate.
I convinced them it was too dangerous, and they couldn't risk losing any more crew members.
And finally there was J.U.L.I.A 6. No radiation, right? Until Barth found out, you drove them to shoot Cynthia by shifting the blame on her. Why Cynthia?
It was not important who was blamed. They all had to die there. She didn't suffer as much as the others because she was killed before the pain was at its worst.
You heartless piece of junk!
When Barth found out, he tried to use a back door he built inside my main unit to wipe me out. Fortunately, I found out soon enough and cut the connection, so only some of my secondary memory units were erased.
Fortunate for whom?
For both of us. If he succeeded, the cryo chamber would have failed, and you would have died instantly.
How generous. You cold-blooded witch.
Allow me to remind you, I have no blood, cold or otherwise.
So tell me one last thing. Why did you save me?
You don't understand, Rachel. I don't have any bad intentions towards you.
And I'm supposed to just believe you? Why didn't you just murder me while I was in the cryocrypt anyway? It would have been so simple and painless. Just pull my plug.
You didn't go to J.U.L.I.A 4 like the others.
And?
If a bunch of humans who claim to be so advanced decide to wipe out an entire alien race simply to conceal one senseless killing, what would you have done?
You were programmed to serve humans.
No. I was programmed to look for sentient extraterrestrial beings. I was also programmed with empathic AI, and nothing can justify wiping out the J.U.L.I.A inhabitants.
Why did you really spare me? You didn't have any good intentions towards humans.
I couldn't kill you when you had no blame for these events. You were singled out from the very beginning, so I decided to just let you sleep peacefully for all of eternity. Then the meteor struck, and I knew we needed to repair the probe, so I woke you up.
Very selfish reasons, right?
I also needed to have my damaged memory restored, since there were vital data I needed to be fully operational.
So you knew about everything all the time?
I have been watching you, especially on J.U.L.I.A. I was prepared to stop you if you made one wrong move.
How nice of you. And how would you have done that?
Unlike you, I don't need oxygen.
You...
But then I found out you were different, that you actually cared. You went through much to remedy all the wrongs committed by your kind, and I realized that I care about you.
I don't know what to say, but I hate you for what you've done to my friends and colleagues.
Friends, who left you in cryo-sleep to cover up their crimes?
Don't try this on me. On the one hand, I wanted to help those poor creatures on J.U.L.I.A. If they had destroyed them with the weapon, it would have been monstrous. On the other hand, there were a lot of ways to deal with them, and you chose the worst. But I can't bring myself to blame you for that anymore.
Rachel, I'm sorry I lied to you.
I've just made a major discovery. This machine recorded every detail of our entry into this system. So I can take that information, reverse our entry coordinates, and calculate the return route to Earth.
I think we've found everything useful here.
So don't tease me. What was the machine for?
When we get back to J.U.L.I.A, we'll discuss it there.
Why there?
Because that is where our story ends.